I just recently had surgery a couple weeks ago, which is why I haven't posted any content within that time frame. I've been focusing on trying to heal, trying to recover properly so that I can make sure I'm healthy again. But within that time frame, I realized how important it is to have a routine, especially for me, because I feel like having a set schedule of daily habits, or if not daily habits, scheduled habits on a consistent basis is something that enforces and establishes your discipline. And for me, that's something that's very important. I feel like having a sense of a discipline where you are keeping yourself busy, making sure that you're getting certain things done that you want to, and making sure you're staying on top of those things is very healthy for you, and it helps with a lot of other things like your physical health, your spiritual health, your mental health, because you're doing something that's contributing to a goal or contributing to the best version of yourself. And that's how I see things. If I'm on a schedule and if I'm on a certain routine where I'm keeping myself busy and I am trying to accomplish things that are gonna benefit me in the future, then it makes me feel a lot better about myself. It makes me feel like I'm being productive. It makes me feel like I'm not lazy, or I'm not, doing nothing, being a bum, sitting at home all day, feeling, lazy is the only way that I could describe it. And I understand that for me, healing and putting my health first by, taking it easy and trying to recover is what is needed, right? I don't neglect that, and I understand that. But it also comes at a cost for me, just because I am so used to doing things all the time and wanted to put myself through, a certain regimen, wanted to be productive and wanted to accomplish things, wanted to do things that are going to help me, that are going to contribute to the best version of myself, is what I need. And when I'm not doing those things, it almost makes me feel unmotivated. It makes me feel like I don't want to do certain things that are going to contribute to, my well-being. It's almost hard to explain because I want to do these things, and every time I think about, like, for example, trying to record this video, I've been thinking about recording a video probably for like the last few days, probably last week. And every time I think about it, or I think about doing the action, it almost makes me not want to. It makes me feel like I don't even want to record videos anymore. Like, what's the purpose? And it's weird because I don't want to feel like that. And I understand that by doing that action like I am right now, actually makes me feel a lot better about myself. But even thinking about it, it's like, almost feels like a chore. And for me, making these videos is not something that I want to force, because I don't want to feel like I have to, coerce myself into doing this. Then because if I do that, it sucks the joy out of it. It sucks the fun out of it, and makes it feel like more of a chore to do. And makes it feel like more of an annoyance or an inconvenience for me. But the feeling that I'm getting right now by talking and recording actually makes me feel a lot better about myself, because it actually makes me feel like I'm contributing to my goals and things that I want to accomplish, personal things that I want to get done. But not not doing anything for these last couple weeks really makes me realize how important it is to have a routine in your life, to be able to keep yourself productive, to be able to set guidelines for yourself and give yourself a to-do list so that you don't feel unmotivated, or so that you don't feel lazy, so you don't feel like you are not contributing to yourself. Sometimes I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I feel like there's no other way to speak about it. In order to feel righteous, in order to feel like you're getting at it, like you're getting active, in order to feel like you are accomplishing your goals or you are keeping yourself busy, you have to set a routine, or else that discipline is going to diminish. That discipline that you used to have is going to slowly drop off because you're not keeping up with your regimen. You're not keeping up with yourself. You're not keeping up with the things that you used to do. And having this surgery also makes me realize that this is a minor setback for a major come up. And you can apply that to your situation no matter what you're going through. Because you have to fall down in order to pick yourself back up, right? You have to have that turning point in your life to really pick things up and take yourself serious enough to know that you have more to do, that you have a purpose to fulfill, and that you have more than meets the eye. You have more to yourself than what you believe you do, because we only limit ourselves through our beliefs, right? So if you believe you can achieve the impossible, you will go out and try to achieve the impossible. And you can see it throughout a lot of examples in history or in your lifetime right now. People that are doing things right now almost seem impossible. The accomplishments that people are going through, the people that are, tearing down those goals and building new ones, you see that, and then you see the drive that backs that up every time. And the same thing goes for you. Just because you feel like you might not be able to do something, that's something that you're limiting yourself to because you think you can't. Which means that is all up to you. It's all a mental game at the end of the day. It's whether or not you think you can or not. A lot of the times we doubt ourselves because we haven't done something before. But that doesn't mean that you can't. It doesn't mean that you're not able to. The only thing that's stopping you from achieving your greatest accomplishment is you. The only thing that's stopping you from achieving that next goal, the only thing that's stopping you from going out for that walk, the only thing that's stopping you from going out for that jog or that walk, going out for a drive, right? Going to the gym, eating healthy, cutting out certain diets, right? Going on a diet, putting yourself on a regimen is you. That's the only thing that's stopping you. You are your biggest critic, right? You are your biggest obstacle. You are your own enemy if you allow yourself to be. And you have to realize that better now than later, so that you can put yourself back on the right track. And it will take some time, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it. You just have to believe in yourself, and you have to do what you think is necessary in order to get yourself back on track, because it's not the end if it's not the end, right? And it's only you that's stopping you. Whether you're going through something right now, or whether you will be going through something in the future, or whether you've already gone through something and you're still trying to grieve from that, you're still trying to get yourself back up. As long as you take those steps, right, then you will get yourself there, because you cannot get to the top without taking that first step. You have to build that. You have to build those steps in order to get up there. And you have to have a solid foundation in order to build that first step, right? However that looks for you, however you need to make that as concrete as possible for yourself. Do whatever it is necessary to get yourself to that point where you know you can take that first step and then go above and beyond. And I think a lot of the times it starts with building yourself a discipline, building yourself a routine that you can follow day in and day out, or if it's not on a daily basis, on a consistent basis, on a consistent schedule that you can maintain, that keeps that balance, right? So you're not driving yourself too far in a direction, right? So you're not burning yourself out, but so that you're keeping yourself in a steady pace and being able to work off that in a healthy manner, in a healthy way, the best way as possible, the best way that you know you can. You know yourself the best. So you just got to evaluate and go from there. Yeah, not much else to say. Everything I just said is simple, not easy. Love y'all, man. Peace, y'all.